and share. Some of you are going to hit unsubscribe because a lot of you are not thinking outside of the box. I am on these YouTube streets listening to all the people who are out here talking about, I'm voting for Kamala because she a black woman. The same black women who get online and tear each other down and dog each other out are voting for this woman because she is black. That is very disturbing, in my opinion, okay? Not only that, she's not black, she's Cardi B black. And y'all have not learned yet. Y'all still claim people who don't really claim you all. So, Kamala had a rally 2 days ago in Atlanta, and she invited Meg the Stallion and Quavo. Meg is up there twerking. Quavo was up there barely forming sentences, just like Kamala, speaking on gun violence. First of all, why in the hell did she invite Meg the Stallion? Because that is what she thinks of black women. She thinks that's who we are because she is not like us. Hello? She said it herself. They not like us and we are not like her. Period. So for us to sit back and hand clap her because she's a black woman when she's really not. Also, like I said, Kamala is Cardi B black, okay? Only black when it suits her, black when it's for her agenda. They also put Cardi B out there. Remember, she boosted Biden. It's unbelievable how we go for the okie doke so easily, so quickly, and so fast. So we will vote for her just because she's black. Never mind her policies, huh? What she stands for, her record, what she's done. We are well aware of what they've done. They've been in office, and we see that America has gone to hell in a handbasket. This woman doesn't give a damn about Americans, but y'all are going to vote for her because she's black. I also heard some other people talking about do not vote at all because your vote don't count. Is that what y'all really believe? It matters. See, black people are brainwashed. We believe what those people tell us. The same way black people are still talking about voting for Democrats after they've given away all of our resources. Black people are upset because they use the term black jobs. Donald Trump said black jobs, and some black people lost their minds. Hello. It's a term that's used. Louis Farrakhan has used the term. Umar Johnson has used the term. No one was outraged. But when Donald Trump says it, it's a problem. People like, don't vote for Trump. He a racist. Kamala and Joe Biden are the biggest racists and proven racists. Hello? We can tell by their track record what they've said and what they've done. Believe what people show you and believe what they tell you. Kamala told you straight up. Now, I did kind of agree with her on this when she said, I'm not going to do anything specifically for black people. Here's the problem with our community. We feel special. We feel like we should have separate but equal, right? Like we want things that are specifically for black people. It cannot be that way in America. We have to look at ourselves now as American citizens first. We are all Americans. There's no way that we can have separate, oh, well, we're going to get a separate bill for this and a separate bill for that. Black people haven't learned yet. The smart thing to do would be all inclusive. And then maybe you could get some shit done. But the Democratic Party are the biggest racists in America, honestly. Their behavior is disgusting. They wish death on people. The funny thing is you have them, they're using the body that, they want control of the woman's body. They don't even know what a woman is. Ask a Democrat what is a woman and they will not tell you. They will sit on that Senate floor and they will not answer you. You ask them, is a man a woman? They will not answer you because in their minds, men are the same as women. Men are allowed to go into women's sports. Men are allowed to use women's bathrooms. Gay men, transgender men, or whatever the hell, they're allowed to be out in public with their genitals out, and there's no problem, but let a straight man do the same thing, and he will be arrested as he should be. It's a problem here in America. People want to support this woman and believe in her, but she's full of shit, and so is Joe Biden. The country is in trouble. Like grocery is up 40%, and y'all still want to vote Democrat because it's the black thing to do. Look what they have done. Look at all of their cities. Look at the crime. Someone said to me, "Oh, well, crime has been high." Excuse me? So you okay with this because in your mind crime has been high? Maybe you live in an area where crime has always been high, but crime is out of control at this point. You can't even go to the gas station. You can't lock your door. I mean, it's just scary all around because people are hungry. Look at the children around you. Look how skinny the people are from the ages of like 17 to 25. Motherfuckers are out here starving. And y'all want to vote for somebody just because they're black? Look what they've done to us and for us. Nothing. Nothing. It's unfortunate, but we are brainwashed. We are racist. We think everything revolves around us. We have to start thinking in a different way in order to save our country. Because first and foremost, we are Americans. Only in America do they put that black, hey Hassan, hey Hassan, what up, boo? Only in America do they put that label on black people. Are you black or are you white? They only write that shit on applications. They don't do that in other countries. All those pronouns that these Democrats have come up with, they are too far left. I used to think that I was a Democrat as well until I started paying attention to policy. I never paid attention to policy really until these mofos took over because we went to hell in a handbasket very quickly. Hey, Kamisha. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know why they snatching channels? Because we don't have freedom of speech in America. That's why they don't like Donald Trump. He uses that. He speaks and he says what he wants. Hello? We have to stand strong. They're trying to censor you because they want you to vote in one direction. We have to be very careful. Our lives are at stake. Our children's lives are at stake. Now, as far as the vice president goes, J.D. Vance, they are upset with him because he said it's a bunch of old cat men and women at home with no kids trying to run the country and they're destroying everything. Where's the lie? Where is the lie? It's unfortunate, but it's true. People who don't have children don't have the same interests as you do. Things don't really matter to them. Now, I'm not saying everybody, but you got to be careful who you listen to and what they're telling you because they don't really care. Like I said, for us to sit back and allow men into women's sporting events and actually to compete against them, and we don't see anything wrong with that. The women boxers, I don't know what their deal is. I think I don't know what the deal was with them, but it looked like a man had beat up the woman. That's what they were saying. But we're okay with that. But what people aren't realizing is that crosses back over into domestic violence. Why would a man be boxing a woman? And it's okay. What's wrong with us as a society? Like I said, you all need to think. You all need to look up policies and understand how it does affect you. Your vote does matter. It does count. I've started voting as soon as I turned 18. Even if it didn't matter, I went anyway. And I took my kids too so they understand it is important. You matter. This is your country. Now, you may say you don't want to vote, but the purpose of them letting all of those people cross the border like that was so they could vote. Because in their minds, those people were going to vote for them. And those people are not even happy with them. Make it make sense. You invited these people in, gave them all our resources, and they're unhappy too. What are we to do with that? They're overstepping our veterans, our elderly, our handicapped, our mentally ill Americans. What's wrong with us? And you still want to vote for nothing. If it wasn't, first of all, here's my thing. For her to bring Megan out there and Megan to be out there twerking with that half shirt on, that lets us know what she thinks about us overall. What upstanding black women with common sense want to see that woman? Meg Stallion doesn't represent us. I don't know if she was trying to reach a younger audience. Quavo, please. Like Anton Daniels, the way Chris Brown waxed him, he can't tell me anything. Like, really? These are the people that you think we're following? People are out here hungry on the streets. No jobs, no retail. All small businesses have shut down. All large businesses have shut down because why? They're being looted I saw a video yesterday of the Gucci store being robbed and raided, and it was in Atlanta, I forget. Yeah. So we have no retail. Looting is okay. See, because you all don't remember when they were bailing out all the people for doing all that rioting and acting crazy during the BLM time? Right. So that kind of gave them the okay. So then they switched the laws now. So when people get locked up, they get right out because there's no bond. That should not apply to all crimes. And especially if you're a repeat offender, your ass should not get out. But that's not the way of the world right now. So a lot of crimes and horrible things that are happening to people could be avoided if our judicial system wasn't set up the way it is. It needs to be revamped. The same way, hey, lazy bone, the same way people think that we don't need police. The police need to be retrained. The police need to be weeded through. There needs to be a different process. But we need police. I don't want to live in a world with no police. Look what's going on out there in them streets. Look how the kids are out here. It's crazy out here. They got all kind of, and they don't have regular guns. You know, people used to be worried about like 9 millimeters. No, 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 no. They have big guns. Big guns, okay? It's a game to them. They're living a Grand Theft Auto. Nobody's addressing that either. Nobody is looking at that demographic from 12 to 25. That's a dangerous, I'm going to say 9 to 25, because these children are being raised up on the violent video games. That needs to be stopped. You want to censor people's right to speak, but we don't censor the things we need to censor. That Grand Theft Auto, PS4, all of that shit, I'm totally against it. Do not give that to your children. If they don't have it, don't buy it for them. They don't need that. It's going to mess up their minds. That's why they out here. They living their life like it's a video game. Look at Julio Fulio. Is that his name? Julio Fulio, that young man that was taken out on his birthday last month in Florida. And they arrested the 4 youth yesterday or the day before yesterday, and they got them off the video off the Tesla cars because they have surveillance on the car. Thank God. But what's wrong with these children? They have nothing to live for. They see no future. Like Tupac said, the truth is it ain't no hope for the future. And that's where we are right now. But that can change. We have to have hope. We have to have strength. We have to believe. We have to vote and not vote for someone because they look like us. She said, they not like us. We not like her. Y'all keep wanting to make her black. She's not. She didn't turn black. Yes, Call of Duty. There you go. I can't stand that one either. And she's not black, but y'all want to make her black. Good morning, Misbehaving. Yes. No reparations, no vote, no basketball or pros. At this point, I'm not concerned with reparations. We can't throw our country away because we want reparations. Right now, we need to save this country. We know they've been had the money for reparations. Look how much money they gave the people who crossed the border. But we can't get hung up on that as black people right now. We need to worry about moving forward, saving ourselves, our children, and our country. It's about our country. People were upset about the Make America Great Again statement. But do we not live in America? And then it kills me to hear these people who be making like $75,000 and up talking about when was America great. Bitch, America's great for you. You have income, you own property, you have houses, you have credit, you've been at your job 30 years, you got a 401k plan. America has been great to you. But those are the people who sitting back telling us how horrible it is and how we don't deserve and we shouldn't vote. We should vote for her because she's black. Excuse me? What about the other people who are struggling, who don't have it, who need housing, who need health care, who need food? What about those people? They closed down our schools, but they opening them up for the illegal immigrants. What about your own people? So Make America Great Again applies 100%. We need to make America great again. We have no infrastructure, nothing going on here. Look at the roads, look at the buildings. We used to have places in America where you could actually go visit on vacation. Where are you going now? Disney World is even done. Done deal. What are we doing? We're worried about the wrong things. We got to regroup. Like I said, as black people, we want special privileges and special rights and people to respect us in a way that we don't respect each other. We don't respect each other. They go out there and you protest when the police just does something to a black person. But if a black cop kills a black person, it's not the same energy. When your neighbor takes someone out, it's not the same energy. Okay, the bridge has collapsed. So the president of El Salvador, who salvaged his company, I mean his country, he got rid of all of the criminals. He built a supermax prison and locked up every gang member he could find. Okay, so now you can visit El Salvador and the people can go back home. But what he said was, why did it take them so long to rebuild the World Trade Center? Why does it take them so long to rebuild these bridges that are going down? He's like, these are things that could be done in 2 years, 1 year. You know why? Because they're stealing our money. That's why. All our money is going into their pockets. They don't want Donald Trump in office because he is against the establishment. Remember when they asked him about the tax laws and he said, yeah, I use them. Hey, Cash Apps and bullshit, what up, boo? He said, yes, I use them. Because Hillary's people use them. She wrote the laws. But y'all are mad at him for using them. I'm confused at why people don't do research. Y'all can believe Kamala is black and y'all have not seen. Look at her family. Where her black cousins at? And her sisters and them. If she putting Meg the Stallion out here in our face, why wouldn't she represent and put her family out here if they was really black? If y'all saw my cousins, my sisters, and my aunties, you would clearly see that, yes, I am a black woman. Kamala is not, but y'all want to believe that. And my thing is, I don't care if she was charcoal black. Her policies suck. She's up there cackling like a fool, like it's funny, embarrassing us as black women because, first of all, we already know that what black woman do y'all know would have called Megan Stallion out there? A black woman, let's say somebody who worked in, own their own business, got a corporate, a woman with self-respect, a woman who is supposed to represent the United States of America. Huh? We're not talking about somebody who owned a club or whatever. No, we ain't talking about that. We're talking to somebody who's supposed to represent the country, not just black people. But we have a problem internally. Hey, Shish, Trish, Boo, what up? Yes, Kamala is an Indian. I don't know why. And people don't know this either about her. Her father has nothing to do with her. Her father is pissed because he's not a black man. It was wrong. Oh, yes. She could have found anybody. Fantasia. Where was Fantasia? Yolanda Adams? Somebody. But not that. And notice that everyone left the rally 15 minutes after the concert was over because it was about a show. It's not about us. Like, they're really playing with y'all. Vote for them because they're black. So we'll give you Kamala and we'll give you rap music and some chicken and watermelon, and you guys will be happy with that. We have to do better. We need to really start educating ourselves and doing research. Like I said, go outside and look around you. Go outside. Shit is bad. Go to the grocery store. Since when is a loaf of bread $6? Seriously, $6? $4.98. You're not getting any cheaper than that. But y'all don't see the problem? Yeah, we're gonna vote for her. She's a black woman. She's a sister. And what's embarrassing is when you ask some people, well, why are you gonna vote for her? I'm voting for her because she black. What? Excuse me? I'm confused, but we don't support each other in our own regular lives like that. We don't support the regular average black sister standing on the street, the sister that looks like you, identifies with you. Y'all don't give a fuck about her, but y'all want to vote for this woman because she's black and she's not. Like I said, she's Cardi B black. Y'all said Cardi B was black too, and I seen her mama, her grandmama, and all them people. Ain't none of them people black, but y'all keep saying that she's black. She's black when it's convenient for her, but then she turns around and tells y'all how she feels about you too. But that's what's wrong with us as a community. It's sad. I don't get it. I don't understand, and I never will. Like, we don't like each other, but oh, that's a popular person. Don't even look like us. Mariah Carey, y'all was upset with her too when she told y'all because y'all kept pushing it. She's like, I'm not black. I'm not black. And y'all got mad. You know, Trish, I don't even think it's that we're accepting because we're not accepting of each other. We've been brainwashed, hoodwinked, and bamboozled. A lot of people. Not all of us, but a large majority of people have been. You know, if it suits our agenda, then it works for us. Like, I don't know what people think they're going to get out of voting for this woman. They've been in office. We see what they've done in the last 4 years. It has been a nightmare. I don't know if people get it. Your taxes have increased. Everything around you has gone up. You go buy a car, you're spending triple. You can't even buy a house. Rent is through the roof, but pay raises haven't. Salary hasn't increased. So yeah, we need to pull our shit together. We are embarrassing. We don't care. Our standards are low. We don't require anything. She had that whole rally. Did she tell you all about what she was going to do for the country? Not a damn. She didn't say anything. She didn't talk about policy because it's not about that. Now, so today, Donald Trump, or yesterday, met with, black media. And he had an interview, and this woman was, first of all, what cracked me up, and it wasn't funny, but it was funny. Because why the hell we can't never be on time? Why did they start that why did they start that interview 35 minutes late? When they said that, because he checked them right off the rip. Because the commentator was rude to him, and she was very rude. And he said, hold up, first of all, you're 35 minutes late. I've been sitting here waiting for you. You guys were having technical problems. That's on y'all. That's a mess. Isn't doing anything for me and my family that I can see, feel, and benefit from in real time. Yeah. Yeah, but it's funny how we've turned that interview around and made it seem like he was in the wrong when he wasn't. The woman was hostile and he just checked her ass. I don't have a problem with him because I'm like him. You see something, say something. Okay? Oh, he's a troll. Absolutely. I'm going to tell you the truth. But Democrats want to sugarcoat. That's just like Simone. What's that lady name, y'all? Simone. Oh my God. She's a correspondent. Simone Sanders? She worked for Kamala Harris. She went on a news show and said how she would never work for her again and didn't want to, but she was going to vote for her now. She's going to vote for her. But you mean to tell me you wouldn't work with her? She's a horrible boss. None of you black women want to work with her, but you're going to vote for her just because she's a sister. That's that Democratic bullshit. That's that Joe Biden, if you ain't black, if you don't vote for me. If we don't wake our asses up right now, we need to wake up immediately. They don't have our interests. They don't care. We're mad at Donald because Donald won't specifically say, well, I'm going to do this for black people. He doesn't have to because he wants to do great things for America, not just black people. And they talk about he's a racist, but y'all do realize he pardoned a lot of black people that would still be sitting in jail. Hello? A racist is not going to pardon a ninja. They want you locked up. They want you under the dirt. They ain't going to do nothing to help no black people at all. Donald Trump didn't become a racist until 2016 when he decided to run for office. Every person who talked about him, Oprah, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, and the list goes on and on and on, called him a racist. But all of them were his friends prior to that. Mm-hmm. No, cash apps and bullshit. I believe Donald has America's interest, not specifically blacks. And I don't have a problem with that because I'm an American first. I'm not going to keep going with this black narrative because it's bullshit. We've been brainwashed. We have been put in a position that we believe that black people should have separate rights, separate rules, only things that apply to them. We're Americans. They have separated us from the beginning, and that is why we believe that. We are Americans. We are not black first. We are Americans first. We all deserve equal treatment. All of us. None of us want to be abused. None of us want to be underpaid. We are under the illusion in the black community that all white people are rich, that all white people are well off. That's not true. They out here suffering in the struggle too. So what are we doing as Americans? We have to stop being racist to other people. We are horrible. Seriously. Some of the shit that I've been hearing recently is crazy. So you got Democrats who are fighting for abortion rights, right? These same people, because we should have the right to kill or whatever. But then they was out here saying that they wished he would have died. Too bad the shot didn't hit him. What? These people are crazy. Look at them. A lot of them are out here, they wilding. Like, do you want to be associated with that type of behavior? I'm just like, I don't. Anybody can do whatever they want. I'm not telling you not to vote for Kamala if that's what you choose. But what I'm telling you is do your research. Find out about policies. Look at how things have gone to hell in a handbasket. We are in trouble. It's over for us. Other world leaders want him in position as well because it was a better world when he was in office. People are not even paying attention. He didn't have any wars. There were no wars under his watch. This situation with Israel and Palestine, when he left office, he had set shit up and he cut them off. What did Joe Biden do? Go and give them the money. And they dropped them damn bombs on Israel. He gave them the money to do it and the power and the access. It's bigger than us, but we keep making it about us. But we want from other people what we won't do for ourselves as a black community. That's the problem that I have. We expect people to care about things that we don't care about. You know, the whole don't snitch, your neighborhood's shit, these kids are out here running wild. It's a mess, but we have to check ourselves, but we're not willing to do that. But when someone else says or does something to us, a white person, y'all lose your mind. We got to do better. We have to grow. We have to get our minds right. We don't know what the world is going to bring, but if you have children and grandchildren, you need to be thinking about their future. Because look at the crime that's going on out this bitch. It's crazy everywhere. 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 So, yeah. I just want to creed. Listen, Obama dropped more bombs than anybody. Period. That's right, Creed. It is what it is. Donald Trump 2024. People don't like him because he's a racist. Even though he just became a racist in 2016 because he had all the black friends. When Mike Tyson was in trouble, he was there for him. When Jennifer Hudson's family was taken out, ask Jennifer Hudson, where did her and her family stay that whole time for free? Trump Towers. He hooked her up and put her up because she went through something traumatic. Why didn't Oprah? Oh, okay. Donald does things for people here in America. A lot of our black celebrities take their money and go where with it? Overseas. Huh? Why is that? Do your homework and do your research. The man is not a racist. He's just white. Period. I don't get how he could be a racist and Joe Biden is not one though. Now Joe Biden got 50 years of history and ain't done a goddamn thing at the White House. Hello? He's been there all this time, y'all. 50 years and look what he went into office and did. But we are okay with that. That's crazy. We must do better. Or just overall, we should want the best for all because we live here in America. The open border is a problem. I don't know why people don't get that. She's the border czar. They asked her if she'd been to the border. The heifer giggled and said that I haven't been to Europe either. Excuse me? That's funny to you? See, we out here, we ain't laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. We are in a bad position. Ain't a damn thing funny. Most people can't see it because it's spiritual war. They still worry about the physical. True indeed. True indeed. Have a good day, Cash Apps, baby. Yeah, true indeed. It is a spiritual warfare. Look at what happened at the Olympics. That was a big spit in the face of all Christians, not just Christians, all religions, because it was disrespectful. But those people are on the far left too. They think that's what we want to see. They think the reality is that it's all about sex. Kamala and Joe were only concerned about what? The LGBT and the border. That's it. And it ain't even the LGBT, it's the rest of the alphabet. The first 5 letters, they don't, the rest of the alphabet. And they're adding on every single day. Every single day. Like I said, on the Senate floor, ask a Democrat what is a woman, and they won't tell you. They don't know. So if that's the deal, what are they teaching in school? How can American students learn about, how can you become a doctor if you can't acknowledge anatomy? Why are we telling men that they can have babies when we know damn well they can't? That's bullshit. Joe Biden, you said Donald Trump and how Biden are the same people. How are they the same people when Joe Biden is an outright racist? We've seen him recently go through the audience and crowd and speak to all the white people and skip right over a black person. We've seen him do it. We've seen him skip over a little black girl. How are they the same person? When Donald Trump was in office, like I said, money was good. I went on like 4 vacations. I can't go no goddamn where right now, okay? Money's tight. I'm working 2 jobs. Hello? Money was good. Life was good. Things were going along. But we done gave away all our resources for y'all to sit back. How can they be the same? He don't want no immigrants. No, he didn't open the border. Do y'all realize how many millions of people have crossed that border? And it's not just people from El Salvador and them places. People have come from all over the world to get down here to that border so they could come over without being vetted, without ask any questions. We don't know who you are. We don't know your criminal background. We don't even care. Welcome to America. And look at New York City. Look at New York City. Wonderful place. Everybody loves New York. Can't go to that motherfucker though. You better be very careful. Because what are they doing down there now? Hey, just Andrea. These motherfuckers are even going to the laundromats and stealing the money out of the laundromat machines. So now people don't have anywhere to wash their clothes. And y'all want to tell me that ain't nothing changed? Are you kidding me? It's time to wake up. How about you explain? He's not going to understand until God lets him. Mm-hmm. It's all good. They're going to understand. If Kamala Harris gets in the office, everybody's going to understand. Because see, the people of California already know who she is and they don't want her either. It doesn't bother y'all that whenever she's asked a question, she starts giggling and laughing. That's someone who's incompetent, okay? She's not serious. I don't laugh that much because I got bills. This bitch running the country and she got time to kiki and ha ha all over the place. Unbelievable. Life ain't a joke for me. Shit is real. But you want to run a country and you got time to kiki and kaka and dance and try to be a homegirl. Taraji, they not like us. No, they're not. And see, the problem is, remember, y'all like Taraji and that's great. But Taraji is Yvette from Baby Boy. That whole attitude, that old homegirl and rah 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 and I'm a little ghetto and I'm a little this. That's who she is, and that's what Kamala thinks we all are. I'm telling y'all, no real black woman who grew up in a black community, who went to school with all that education and has accomplishments behind her like that, is going to fucking call Megs the Stallion out here to represent black women. Never going to happen. But she was comfortable with that because she doesn't know who we are because she's not like us. Period. Taraji got people at the Pentagon misbehaving. It doesn't matter who gets in the office. Neither like black people. When y'all say that, what do you mean? Why do we need... We as black people, we need special rules? You see what I'm saying? We are Americans. It has been beat into our head that they got to do shit specifically for us. They don't. Many black people are well off in America. Real shit. This is the land of opportunities. You can be and do whatever you want to do here. Real shit. But in 2024, we can't still be expecting them to say, okay, well, we're going to do just this for you. Obama didn't do a motherfucking thing for black people. And y'all love him. Because he black. You see what I'm saying? They don't have to love us. I just want to be in a country where I can enjoy some of my paycheck. Where I can buy grocery. Okay? Pay my light bill. Right. I don't give a fuck if they don't like me as a specific. They don't know me. We're confused. Do you love white people? Are y'all out here loving white people the way y'all want white people to love y'all? I'm confused. No. Taraji is a no-go for me. Real shit. Like I said, Meg Thee Stallion, that represents black women? I think not. I think not. But again, we want them to love us. And like they said, oh, they don't like black people. I don't know about y'all, but I don't give a shit. I love me. I don't expect all white people to like black people. They don't have to. It's their right. Respect us, but you ain't got to like us. You don't have to like it. I don't fuck with you. I want to work. But see, we want to do that, and then we don't understand the other side of what we put out there. Because what do we... As soon as a black person says, y'all need to stop twerking in public and stop fighting and, don't be loud and don't play your music like... White people do it. That's our response. White people do it. And we wrong for that. Black people used to have very high standards, okay? Very high standards. A lot of people died for us to be at this point where we can do what we want to do. But we still complaining and expecting fucking handouts. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. And then y'all are mad at the wrong people. They opened the border and gave away all our resources. But it needed to happen to open our eyes because we have been in the dark for many, many, many years. You really thought Democrats cared about y'all. I don't know how. Like I said, look around at the Democratic run cities. They're hellholes. Got mad when Trump said that. But it's true. It's true. He wanted to bring in the National Guard. No, no, that's racist. No, it's trying to cut this crime down. It's trying to get some of these guns off the damn street, trying to save some of the children. We're not concerned about the children. We're concerned about ourselves. Who likes us when we don't like each other? The fuck? I'm concerned about policy. I don't give a damn if they policy. Are my taxes going to go down? Will I be able to afford gas and grocery? Huh? Can I afford a vacation again in the next 3 years maybe? Could I do that? Can I quit one of these goddamn jobs? Please. To like you is pretty much like slavery. It is, but black people have a slavery mentality. It's unfortunate, but this election is showing our true colors too. Because I don't, like I said, Donald Trump just became a racist in 2016. Donald Trump been friends with black people since the 60s and 70s. Hello? If you look at his old interviews, he's always talking about making the world a better place, you know, having the interests of America. Right. I'm talking when he was like 25, 26. But y'all don't care nothing about that. Joe Biden and been calling us monkeys and all kind of shit, but y'all believe in him. Make it make sense. And these people have lied to us this whole time. We knew he was incompetent, but they kept making it seem like he was okay. They were lying to the point that they actually sent him out there to do a debate. And he couldn't answer not one question. Stay on topic. He didn't know where he was. He can't walk up the stairs. There's a lot of things going on with that man. And they put him out there, and people still believe in his party that's been lying to y'all. Clearly. It's a lie. Okay, Hassan? Mm-hmm. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Okay? Remember when Trump was in office? Oh, he's unhealthy. Oh, he needs a physical. We need to prove that he can do this and he can do that. And then y'all got this man in office who can't even pick up a cup of water and serve himself. Make it make sense. We out of touch. We are out of touch. But as a community, we need to pull it together. And aside from this election, we just need to start treating each other better. Like I said, we expect other people to treat us better than we treat each other. We got to make it make sense. Until we start respecting ourselves, we can't expect all of that from other people. We still out here. You can't go to a gas station in the hood. Right. Why? Because shit is out of control. Uh-huh. Things happen. You're like, oh, the police this and the police that. Again, you don't want to live in a society where there are no police. Are the police effed up? Yeah, many of them are. They need to weed through. We need to put a program in place. We need to get them the hell up out of there. But we just can't be here sitting ducks. Absolutely not. You know, small children are being attacked and assaulted. A woman in New York, some man grabbed her with a cord from behind and dragged her behind a car and took, you know, people are doing what they want to do. Look how far out of control road rage has become. Road rage is another situation. Don't get into it with people. People are nuts. Okay? People will smash their car into yours. People will pull their gun out because you didn't signal. Some silly shit. Because why? We're too worried about LGBT and people crossing the border instead of paying attention to healthcare. Mental illness. I see so many mentally ill people every day. It's saddening. Very sad. So we have to look out for ourselves as a country. As black people, right now, I get it, but it's not the time for that. We need black laws and we need this and we need that when we don't do the same for our own community. We want the president to, you're talking about he's a racist. What about them people who represent you in your district? What about your local mayors? Huh? What about the Tiffany Henyards of the world? Black woman in position. Right? In America where y'all claim that we're oppressed. But you got all these black people sitting up there on the news talking shit, but are they oppressed? No, they're not. They're not. They got freedom of speech to say whatever they want to say. Y'all got to pay attention. We've been hoodwinked and bamboozled. We believe this shit. We believe that we the underdog. We believe that everybody hates us. That's not true. We're actually loved. But we don't love ourselves and we don't love our community. We don't love our community enough to give ourselves a fair chance. And the sad part about it is because people, this is why I say we racist to ourselves. So because people can't vote Democrat or they feel like, well, she's not I'm not going to vote at all. Really? So you're not going to vote for your country. You're not going to vote for yourself. You're not going to vote for things that are going to affect you. They have spent up all the goddamn, what is it? Not SSI. When you retire, I forget what it's called. But there's going to be no money for us. But Ukraine and them are getting trillions of dollars from us. Y'all don't have a problem with that? Y'all mad at the man who want to keep the money here? Y'all mad at the man who want to make America great? Y'all mad at the man who wants us to stop being extorted by our own people? By our own representatives? Mad at the man who want to bring down crime and bring down taxes? I don't get it. We're brainwashed. Oh God, the city girls, Lord. The city girls broke up, Hassan. Hassan said when Biden was 26, he was Archie Bunker. I'm telling you, he was god awful. God awful. And he still is. Even with dementia right now, he still knows not to speak to black people. Y'all saw that black woman 2 weeks ago that was at the rally. He shook everybody's hand around her and skipped right over her like she wasn't standing there. But maybe y'all didn't because y'all don't pay attention to that type of stuff. That's why y'all so concerned and talking about, we need separate black laws. Nah, we need laws that are going to benefit everyone in America. We are in a bad place. We need to learn. We need to know our goddamn history and understand what's going on here. We haven't progressed. Go to D.C., go to Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? Okay? Hartford, Connecticut. Come around here to where these people are running shit and see what it look like. If you come to Connecticut now and you go to certain places, you'll be like, well, damn, this looks nice. Like my husband ain't from Connecticut. So when we go to places, he's like, wow. I'm like, yeah, this is where they put their money at. They fix the roads here. There are no holes in the road. There's no trash on the ground. There's no broken glass. They don't live like that. But then you take your ass over to a Democratic city where these motherfuckers have been to jail. They will re-elect an official who's been to jail 3 times. And they will elect him again because people are brainwashed to believe that you must vote Democrat. No matter what they've done, you're going to vote for them. And they stealing all our money. It ain't going to change unless we make the change. I'm telling y'all, go back over the last 4 years and just look at what the hell has happened. Many people ain't paying attention because you can't live in a bubble. But take the blinders off. Shit has gone downhill. We must make a change. All right. Fannie Willis is a city girl. Oh, Fannie. Oh, I forgot about Fannie, city girl ass. Yeah. Another one. Another one. Out of control. Do what she want to do. The trial that she was on was disgusting. I was embarrassed as a black woman. Some of her answers, I was like, what? But what you got sisters out here talking about? Yeah, Fannie, that's right. This hoe sleeping with somebody else's husband. What are you talking about? She's supposed to be an attorney. She's putting people in prison, just like Kamala was. But that's why they said Kamala invited Meg Thee Stallion, because they both put black men in prison. Holla. On that note, I got to go get ready for work. I will get with y'all later, but I just wanted to come out here and speak on that because we have to do better. We have to do better. We have to look around us in our communities. We have to stop being okay with ratchet bullshit. We have to understand you don't have to live where there's trash and glass and garbage on the fucking ground. It's not like that everywhere. Some people don't leave their community, so that shit is normal to them. That's not a normal way of life. Right. It's not normal. It shouldn't be that. I don't care where you live. It shouldn't be like that. But it is. Because why? We keep putting the same people in place to do the same shit. There's a mayor of Bridgeport. This man, do y'all know last year they had, was it this year? This year. 3 elections. 3 elections because there was voter fraud and some other bullshit that went on. But this man won 3 times and he lost his law license. He can no longer practice law, but he can run the city as a criminal. And motherfuckers don't care. And he's actually done shit that people know, but they don't care. It's because he runs the city, and the city's trash. 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 I'm appalled that people keep voting for this motherfucker. What is wrong with y'all? Look around. Look around. But then go down the way. Leave this area and go downward Fairfield County. Greenwich, Stanford, Darien. Beautiful. Why don't we all have the same things? Our taxes are just as high as every fucking body else's. Everybody should live equally, you know? And Kamala Harris believes that we all should have the same things. You know, everybody should have equal things. How? When some of us work harder than others. Make it make sense. Y'all need to listen to what the fuck she's saying. That lady's crazy. She ain't really saying nothing. She does a lot of word salads. She talks in circles. Pay attention. A lot of giggling. She stands for nothing. And when you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. Y'all have a good day. Deuces. Yeah, Hassan, Bridgeport had 3 goddamn elections. A shame. And they voted for that thief 3 times. But that's because the people in the city they used to criminal behavior. They like it. Y'all like seeing people riding up and down y'all regular streets on 4-wheelers and doing wheelies and all that ignorant ass ghetto shit that they see in these video games and on TV. They follow behind rappers who don't really live that way. They go home to their mansions. Their children attend private school, but y'all out here being gangster and shit. It's crazy. Remember, the parties are red and colors are red and blue. Bloods and Crips. Basically, they're gangs. Okay. And I'm not saying that, the Republicans, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that they want to live in a society, the same shit that they fear, we fear. Okay? Mm-hmm. Weeded and stoned, you must be weeded and stoned, honey. Okay? All right, I got to go get ready for work. I don't want to go to that beach either, but yeah. So y'all have an amazing day. Okay? Take God with you wherever you go. Keep the faith. Keep your head up. Do some research today. Look up some things. You know, answer some of your own questions. Stop following people blindly. That's anybody, even people in your personal life. Don't just blindly follow people because you will get lost or killed. I'm about those ash food. Just random behavior. You getting DoorDash? Where you live at? It's early in the morning. Watch War General 106. Okay, War General needs support, y'all. Go over there and see what he's talking about and subscribe. He or she. I don't know if that's a man or a woman. All right, y'all have a good day. Let me get my mentals together. Get y'all mentals together too. Say some prayers. Be one with God. Because it's also a fight between God and the devil going on right here. Y'all not paying attention. But that devil behavior, it's all evil and demonic. All the shit that they're doing is evil and demonic. And you know, America used to stand, we used to believe in God, and the country, we used to say, say our prayers in the morning and stuff like that. They are so far removed from that because we are on bullshit. They've edited the Bible and all kind of nonsense. It's crazy. You know, we're talking, how are y'all Christians and then y'all are fighting for abortions? Like, because, you know, that's deeper too. Angela Stanton is against that, and people were downing her when, what was it, the 2020 elections. I wonder where Angela is. I haven't seen her lately, but hopefully she's doing something positive and well, because she's a smart lady too. But we don't get it. We go against people at first. Same with Candace Owens. Everybody hate Candace. Now, I don't appreciate that shit Candace said about, was her name Sonia? The woman who was just taken out by that rogue officer, that demonic officer. And when I say it's a battle between good and evil and God and the devil, that's what I'm talking about. You see, when she said, I rebuke you, he lost his mind because she called out a demon. She saw it. She saw it. But even with that man, how the hell did he get a job on the police force? He couldn't get a job at Walmart with his record, but he's able to tote a gun and walk around. It's just wild, the world we live in. We got to do better. Why would you ask her to clap her cheeks? Hey, Abigail, because something wrong with him, girl. Something wrong. I just let people be. It's okay. It's okay. As if he could see. It's okay. No, just trolling is what they call it. Trolling. Hey, Sonashi. All right. I'll get with y'all later. Let me try to take a 15-minute nap before I get up. I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Deuces.